Hello, welcome to my latest video. Hope you're keeping well. On Monday the 29th of August. It is Bank Holiday Monday, so I'm going to stay in today. Can't be bothered in going out in the crowds. I'm going to be painting on this stretch canvas. It's 20 by 16 inches. I've got a layer of gesso on which has dried nicely. Now one of my viewers, Joe, he suggested filming my palette at the same time as painting. Might make the videos a bit more interesting. It's an idea I've toyed with for quite a while, and I think I just needed that kick in the trousers to do it. So yeah, I'm filming my palette at the same time. Well, that's the plan anyway. Might be a complete disaster. Now, short of a disposable income to buy another tripod or a ceiling mounted gantry for a camera and all the rest of it, I'm just using my old easel. So in case you're wondering what that stick is just there in the corner of the shot, so there we are, my old easel, and balanced precariously on there is my mobile phone, and that's locked on, hopefully, to my palette down below. But as I say, it might be a complete disaster. Worst case scenario, if my phone drops off the bloody easel onto my palette, that will be a nightmare. But anyway, I've got spare cameras, but I don't get paint on them, so I thought I'd just use my my phone. So thank you so much to Joe for inspiring me and making suggestions. I'm all a big fan of suggestions. Now, what I will say about my palette before I show it, I use three words really. It's a right mess. I'm very much a seat of your pants painter. I just go for it without giving much thought about colour theory and fat over lean and, you know, palette management and everything else. So I just go for it. So apologies if I'm doing everything wrong. It's just the way that works for me. But as I say, if you've got any suggestions, do let me know. So, you know, if you're looking at my palette, don't think, you know, that's good, you know, that's what I'll do, that's proper. It's not at all, because I've only been painting seriously, and I mean just about every day, for the past 2, maybe 3 years. So yeah, so that's that. It's seat of your pants painting. I suppose if I was going to be arty and scholarly, I'd call it practice-based research methodology. That's my excuse. In other words, making up as I go along. Well, that's just the way I work. So it's there. It'll be interesting to see if it works out, and off we go. Anyway, I'll make a start instead of banging on, and we'll have a goosey gander at my palette. So it's glass. It's a glass pane that I nicked from a frame that was doing nothing, and it's just on a wooden cabinet, and as you can see, it is a mess. You know, I do apologise. Feel free to hammer away on the comments. But I've got some Payne's grey there. I've got some cadmium green. I've just mixed a bit of cadmium red deep hue into that. I've got a bit of sap green there as well. Got a quite interesting pink that I made the other night, and you know, it might come in handy, we'll see. I've got various other colours that have dried. Well, they're reasonably tacky, but most of them have dried, so we've got various blues on the go. I've got some cobalt blue just there with a tiny bit of cadmium yellow mixed in. And oh, you know what I'm missing is, I'm always missing some every time, is my titanium white, all important. So I'll plonk some of that on, great big dollop of that. I go through a massive amount of paint. So I buy 200ml tubes, so I go through that much painting every day. And yeah, we'll see what we can get into. Oh, also I need my linseed oil in the middle. I'll put about a egg cup's worth in the middle just there. See what happens. Now off we go. We'll see. I'm trusting that my palette camera's still on, palette cam. So just load my brush, get some nice linseed oil on that, just get a bit of Payne's grey as well. There we go. Load my brush properly and just whack it on the old canvas. So I'll do another ship. Nice big wave. Yesterday I did a little bit of red to my Payne's grey, so it's made some nice purpley colour, which isn't too bad. Some sap green as well. Oh, I should say it's more brown with that red mixed into it, but it's not bad. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. It might be a disaster, this palette cam thing, but we'll see. What I might do is just stand up and check it's actually running. Let's see. It is, yes, fantastic. Keep plodding on. Excuse me, might have been some rustling as I was sorting out my microphone that's attached to me, so apologies for that. It's all a learning curve for me. Right then, I might add some titanium white just on the horizon, just there. Lovely stuff. Give that a quick clean. I'll do some sky as well. I'm just going to clean my brush. So yeah, looking at my palette, I've been literally like watching paint dry, but we'll see. As I say, let me know in the comments. Get some more Payne's grey. Just add it to that sea. I like to put the darks on first. Crest of a wave. Right then. Excuse me, what tickly cough. Right, do some sky. I'm going to clean my brush, just a cursory clean. I'm going to add some linseed oil and a bit of this nice blue sky-esque colour. Nothing like multitasking with two cameras on the go at once. Put some in the corner up here. Perhaps a bit of Payne's grey as well. Up there in the sky. And clean my brush again. Hopefully my phone's still on. And just put a bit of titanium wire down here. Right, not looking too bad, it's a start. Bit more white. The paint's grey in that top corner. But yeah, you get an idea, look at this palette, how quick I work. So I just literally dab. I don't spend time loading the brush correctly, which again might make some seasoned artists, not to mention any names, cringe a bit when they see it. There we go, that is a start. Now then, just need to stand up again and check my camera's still on. Yes, it is. Yeah, we're working. I think a bit of practice filming with two cameras, I won't need to check that it's working or not. It's all learning experience at this point. So I've just got my long palette knife. I'm just going to mark where I think the ship ought to go. A bit leaning about there, make it quite big and looming. So yeah, about at that point I reckon. Just give my palette knife a wipe. And start doing the hull. So a nice curved palette knife as usual. Just roughly put where I think the hull's going to be. About there by my reckoning. And a bit more just there. Early days. Daddy dozy. Spent 2 hours today watching the rocket launch. Can't remember the name of the rocket now. At Cape Kennedy. Mission to the moon. It's an unmanned mission, but then it was bloody cancelled, so I spent 2 hours watching a rocket and then nothing happened. Never mind. Hopefully it's going to have another try in on Friday. But it was a fueling issue, some engineering thing that I don't understand. So we had to scrap it, unfortunately. Just get my nice little triangular palette knife, put a few sails and things on, well, cross beams, something up there. There we go. I'll put a few lines and stuff on as well going on. Right, I'll come back to that in a minute. Let's give this palette knife a quick clean. Check my various cameras on again, which they are. Right, let's put some white. Get my long palette knife again. Put some white on these waves. A suggestion of breakers. Just wiping the palette knife as I go so it doesn't become too muddy. Slightly smaller palette knife as well. Yeah, it's always fascinated me, space travel, since I was little. I remember sitting in the lounge at home watching Challenger shuttle launch. It was a big thing, you know. It was probably the last time it was made such a big thing. I think the whole of Great Britain were watching it, you know, literally. It's, you know, live launch from Cape Kennedy. It was called Cape Canaveral back then, something like that. And of course, we all know what happened was, you know, the shuttle blew up mid-flight, which was horrible, really. Remember it like yesterday. Yeah, this is looking reasonably stormy and interesting. Yeah, it was all live on telly. I think it was on Newsround or something like that. It was a live special. So yeah, lots of kids watching. And yeah, horrible. A bit of Payne's grey on there as well. Some nice movement in the sea. Not too bad. Right, let's plod on. Everything seems to be working. Bit more of this greeny brown colour. Let's put some more bits of rigging on. Something up there like that. I'll put some more masts going up. A few we need something going like that. Feel my confidence building ever so slightly each time I do a painting of a ship. They're not perfect, but it's a painting. It doesn't matter too much. It's all about enjoying it. There's like a few bits and pieces coming up off the hull. Could be people. It's something there, like perhaps a crow's nest or something. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. I might put some sails on, you know, what the heck, and go for it. A few sheets. That's where the saying 3 sheets to the wind comes from. Let's have a look. Start with that one, I reckon. Might put a bit more titanium white on my palette. There we go. Give me palette knife a quick wipe again. We have a lot of sayings that come from our seafaring past. Chock-a-block, that's one. Jackass, that's one, believe it or not. Can't remember what it meant, jackass, can't remember, but I read it somewhere yesterday. 3 square meals a day. Because they used to have meals on square plates. Easy to store on a ship. More masts and stuff. More sails rather. Titanium white's merging quite nicely with the brown that's on there already. I don't like pristine white sails. Little sail up there. There we go. Not looking too bad. Yeah, we're getting there. A bit more work to go. Yeah, it's coming on reasonably nicely. Let's get some few little highlights just on the hull, like so. So where I think there's light, just dab it on. Good stuff. Getting there quite nicely. Yeah, quite pleased. Not perfect as I often say, but it'll do. What I might do is get rid of that corner. Is it try and get the perspective right. No, I'll leave it in. I'll leave it in. It's better to sometimes leave stuff in than try and take it away. Whoops, great big dollop of paint that I didn't want. A few scratches and scrapes on as well. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. Let's go like that and that. Just put some more, I was going to say detail, it's not really detail. It's, I suppose it's implied detail. It fools the eye into thinking there's something there. Implied complexity. But yeah, it seems to be going okay. Well, good thing is my phone hasn't dropped into my palette. It's not a bad phone, it's my wife's, it's a hand-me-down, it's my wife's Google Pixel whatever 4S thingy. She's got a reasonably good camera on. Obviously not as good as a proper camera. That's the photographer in me. Right, it's getting there. Very nicely indeed. Might just sort this sea out in the distance. Go like that a bit. There we are. Lovely. Perhaps need some bits sticking out. Something there maybe. Some more little lines. Suggestion of rigging and cables. Yeah, I'm quite pleased. It's nice and big. It gives an impression of something that's large and looming. Right, I'll put some little bits of water up here. Make it look like it's cutting through the waves. I might just square off those sails a bit. But yeah, other than that, I think we're just about done. So I hope you like. Let me know in the comments what you think. And thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe and all that stuff. It really does mean a lot. Encourages me to keep going. Yeah, I think we're very nearly there. I'll put another ship over there. Oh, let's sort that sail out first. Hang on, a bit of a gap. Or two. My little palette knife, my tiny one. Just put a little shape over here, suggestion of a ship in the distance. Just a blob. Suggestion of masts and sails. And I think that will just be just about dandy. Some waves out around that ship. There we go, that's a bit better. So yeah, oh, let's have a think about that sky. I'll get my long handled brush. I'll use a bit of that red. Just a touch of it. With some linseed oil. See what we can do with it. Might make it a bit more interesting. It was looking a bit flat. Some titanium white on there as well. Swirl it up a bit. Bit more of that red maybe. Quite helpful. So yeah, I think we're there. I think you've probably heard enough of me banging on. And I hope you've enjoyed it. Might do a bit more than that as I stop the video. Might tidy it up a little. But there we go. Excuse that rectangle just there. That's the horrible lighting in here. But anyway, I think the job is a good one. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about the old palette camera, if it works. And I will see you in the next video. And don't forget, as well as YouTube, I'm on Instagram, Facebook and jonkidd.co.uk. Just put Jon Kidd Artist into Google and I'll show up. So thank you so much and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.